It's the big story worldwide today, one of, if not the most significant prisoner swaps in recent history.
Yeah, prisoner swap is how Mercury star Brittany Griner, of course, got back to the U.S. nearly 2 years ago. And as she prepared to represent the U.S. at the Olympics today, we're hearing reaction from her and others to this news. Here's ABC 15's Jordan Bonke.
After nearly a year in a bleak Russian penal colony 2 years ago, Phoenix Mercury All-Star center Brittany Griner jumped at the chance to represent her country at the Summer Olympics for the U.S. women's basketball team. She spent 11 months in Russian captivity after authorities found vape cartridges in her luggage. Back in December of 2022, she was part of a prisoner swap that brought her home and sent a former Soviet military officer back to Russia. And as much as the U.S. tried to include detained American Paul Whelan as part of that deal, it didn't happen until Thursday.
Their brutal ordeal is over.
Whelan is a former Marine arrested while traveling in Russia in 2018. He was charged with espionage and convicted in 2020 and sentenced to 16 years in prison. Whelan was one of 3 Americans and 1 legal permanent resident who were part of a 24-person prisoner swap. As Griner helped Team USA advance to the quarterfinals at the Paris Olympics, she's reported as saying, in part, she's head over heels happy for families right now. Any day that Americans come home, that's a win. That's a win. Also part of the prisoner swap was green card holder Vladimir Kara-Murza.
So in fact, the way I first met Senator John McCain.
A Russian court accused Murza, a close friend of late Senator John McCain, of spreading false information about Russia's invasion of Ukraine here in the U.S. This speech is to the Arizona House of Representatives from 2022.
The whole world sees what the Putin regime is doing to Ukraine. The cluster bombs on residential areas, the bombings of maternity wards and hospitals and schools, the war crimes. These are war crimes.
We also heard from Benjamin Gray, an advocate to bring home those unjustly held in captivity with the Foley Legacy Foundation.
So I think this is hopefully a sign of future collaboration, international collaboration across and building of alliances to tackle this issue, not only to return those who are held captive, but also hopefully to start preventing the capture of Americans for what is known as hostage diplomacy.
Jordan Bonke, ABC 15, Arizona.